Hello Cardiff class, welcome to our first lesson of the week. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of maths work together. So how it'll work is the question will come up and then I'll give you a couple of minutes where you will then need to pause, work out your answers, and then when you press play again, we'll look at the answer for that question. Okay, so make sure you do pause after I've finished explaining, so then you've got some time to work it out before the answers come up. Okay, let's get going. So we are looking at fact families today, so some addition and subtraction bonds to 20, keeping it nice and simple today. So for question 1, it says, what calculations are represented? The first one has been done for you. So here's your first one as an example. So for A, you have got 15 red counters, you have got 5 yellow counters, so altogether you've got 15 add 5 equals 20. So now it's your turn. So you've got B and C. So count up how many red counters you've got and put that in the first box. Count up how many yellow counters you've got and put that in the next box. Then add them together, count them all up. How many do you have? Do that for both of those questions, and then we will look at your answers. So pause now so that you can work out your answers, and then we'll look at what it should be. Okay, time for our answers now. I hope you've had time to work that out. So for B, we have 12 red counters and 8 yellow counters, therefore we have 20. And for C, we have 7 red counters and 13 yellow counters, which also equals 20. Okay. So, how many other number bonds to 20 can you make using counters and tens frames? So, draw your tens frames and write at least 3 different number bonds to 20. So you only have to do 3. You can do more if you want to do all of them, but you only have to do 3, please. So draw your tens frame like in the last question and show me the red ones and the yellow ones to do your working out. Okay, we're going to have a look at our answer now. There's going to be lots of different answers here. Just see if you've got any of these. Let's see how you did. So here are our different answers. We've got 10 add 10 is 20. We could have shown 11 add 9. Now I haven't shown 12 add 8 or 13 add 7 because they were on our other pages. We've got 14 add 6. I haven't shown 15 add 5 because that was again on the first one, that was 1A. 16 add 4, 17 add 3, 18 add 2, and 19 add 1. Nice and straightforward, that one. Okay, question number 2 then, lots to do here. Complete the fact family. Now, you have got 3 numbers. You've got 15, 2, and 17. Now, all of these boxes will only contain 15, 2, or 17. You shouldn't have any other numbers, okay? So make sure you keep that in your head because it's really, really important for this question. So your first one says 2 add 15 equals, so what would go in my answer box? Then the next one, I've got something equals something add something. So be really careful when you're doing this to check whether it's either an addition, an equals, or a subtraction in this one. And again here, whether it is an addition, an equals, or a subtraction. So be really careful with the correct symbol that's being shown. Pause it now so you can have a look, have a go, before I move on and show your answers. Okay, answers time now. So let's get going. So 2 plus 15 equals 17. 17 equals 2 add 15. Now I couldn't do it the other way around because I've already got 15 add 2 there. So I know I had to do the opposite to that one. And I've got 17 take away 15 equals 2. Now for my next few, you need to be careful that you haven't repeated any of the ones before. Okay, so those are your answers for this question. You might want to pause here so you can just check your answers because there's quite a few there. 2B. 2 take away 17 equals 15 should be in the fact family. Explain why Rosie is wrong. So have a think, we've just had a look. Why is Rosie wrong when she says that 2 take away 17 equals 15? Pause it now, have a go, write down your explanation, and then we'll have a look at your answer. Okay, the answer is coming up now. Here we go. So Rosie is wrong because 2 is smaller than 17. We cannot take 17 away from 2 to get 15, as the answer would be smaller than 2. If we're taking away from a number, our answer gets smaller. So if I take 17 away from 2, it would not be 15 because 15 is a bigger number than 2. Number 3, complete the number sentence for this part whole model. So our total is 11. Our two parts are 5 and 6. So which two of these numbers do I have to add together to get my answer? And what would I do in terms of a subtraction? You've got 4 different calculations to do there. Make sure that you change the position of each of those numbers in each one. Okay, hopefully you've had time to pause, have a go at that, and now we can look at our answers. So your answers are here. The first one should be 5 add 6 equals 11. You might have done 6 add 5 equals 11. That's fine, that will come up later on. Then you should do 11 take away 6 equals 5. Again, you might have done 11 take away 5 equals 6. As long as you've done all of those 4, it doesn't matter which order you've done them in. As long as you've done all of those 4, that is fine. Okay, number 4. There are 9 boys and 8 girls in a class. Complete the bar model to represent this. So the biggest number goes on the top in our bar model, like that. We've got a full bar, so that's the biggest number, whereas these are 2 parts. So write the fact family for this bar model. Now there's loads and loads of calculations for this one, so it'll take you a while to do this. It's like going back to question 2 where we had all those different calculations. It'll take you a while. So work out, first of all, what our total will be, and then can you show me all of the different fact family calculations, please? Pause now, it should take you a little while. There's lots to do on this one. And then we'll have a look at the answer. Okay, hopefully you've had time to do that. Quickly pause if not, and now we will look at our answers. So 9 add 8 is 17. So from that, here are all of my fact families I needed to have written down. So again, it's just using those same 3 numbers in different orders. Now to pause here and check this one before we move on. Number 5, circle any incorrect calculations. So for you, you would just write down which ones of these are incorrect. So have a look, which ones of these do you think are wrong? I'll give you a hint, there are 2. So can you find the 2 that are wrong? Then can you think of what is wrong? Can you write a little explanation about what is wrong with these 2 calculations? Okay, let's get ready for your answer then. So the ones which are incorrect are these. So 3 take away 10 equals 7, and 7 take away 3 equals 10. So in the first one, 3 take away 10 equals 7. Again, we've got that problem where 3 is a smaller number than 10. If I took 10 away from 3, it wouldn't be 7 because 7 is bigger than 3, so it can't be that one. So we know that's wrong because 3 is actually smaller than 7, so we can't have that. For 7 take away 3 equals 10, well, we know that 7 take away 3 was actually 4, so that one isn't correct. Number 6. So here are some number cards. We've got 5, 2, 7, 13 and 6. Choose 2 number cards and find their total. Write the fact family for this calculation. So choose 2 number cards and find their total. So you could do anything here. You could do 5 and 7, 5 and 2, 5 and 13, 5 and 6, 6 and 7, 13 and 2. Whichever 2 you want to choose. So choose 2 of these cards, put 1 in here, and then work out your answer. Once you've worked out your answer, write down all the different calculations for that one, all the different calculations in that fact family. Again, this should take you a little while because there's lots and lots of calculations to do here. Okay, pause it now so you can have a go before we look at the answer. So there's lots of answers for this one. As long as you've used the 2 numbers you were given, then you should have gotten this correct, hopefully. So my example would be I might do 7 plus 6 equals 13. So then I would do 6 plus 7 equals 13. I do 13 take away 7 equals 6. 13 take away 6 equals 7, and so on, okay? And just go through all those different combinations. Okay, that's the end of our maths lesson for today. I will see you again tomorrow for another lesson. Bye.